I'm Ivy Garcia. I'm here to introduce the group. I'm a junior at Walton High. I'm so glad to be here with all of you today. Being honest, I thought we were gonna be a larger group, as what I am used to, but it's okay. I will do my best. We are high school students from Walton High School. We are here to show you guys our pitches and what we have learned Latin American art with history, which is a course that doesn't exist in Walton High. However, it does in Fermegan State by Duolingo Romo. And Romo, yes. I'm sorry. My English is still, I still put my English as up.
Excellent, but just slow down a little bit, please.
Okay, thank you. It's the first time that we take the course. For a lot of my class, it's the first time that they are doing a presentation in front of this kind of people. Also, it's the first time that it is being taught in Walton High School, and it's a pleasure and an honor to be here with all of you guys, and we hope this becomes more frequently in bigger state where we can be and we can do a change. So I will leave you with my next classmate who is going to do their first pitch.
Thank you. Good job.
So, boy.
Hello, thank you all for coming here today. My name is Alicia Souls-Massot and I am a 10th grader at Waltham High School. I am here to convince you today on why this drawing of Viracocha should be in the Latin American art collection. This drawing of Viracocha is on paper and drawn with pencil. The artist who made this drawing is unknown, unfortunately. This drawing of Viracocha contains 3 elements of art: shape, the overall squarish shape of the body; space, the balance between negative and positive space in Viracocha; and line, the lines forming the parts of the body; and what else? Staffs, masks, and heads. Each part of Viracocha represents a value or sort of belief of the Incan people. Its head representing the sun, the core of staffs with serpent-like heads representing the mythicality of water or smoke, and the animal heads and faces found throughout Viracocha representing life as the Incas knew of. The Incan values of life, belief of the power of water or smoke, and the value of the sun. This drawing of Viracocha ultimately was made because Viracocha is an important figure who still needs to be represented today. This drawing of Viracocha is a representation of the Incan people's values, a large part of their religion, and a piece of their history. To not include Viracocha would be to undermine the Incan Empire's culture and their descendants who still carry it today. As well, it would help forget a part of their history and an important part of their culture as well. I believe it would be wrong to forget history and to not help represent a culture. Thank you. Do you have any questions?
Yeah, that was so great. I loved how you talked about the different parts of what we're seeing here. The head and the staffs and the mask and how these connect to Inca values, especially these environmental values that you mentioned, right? And you were saying that this is an image that still needs to be represented today. And I wonder if you think that has anything to do also with environmental issues, like you were saying, like the power of water and the sun. Do you feel like that is an issue that people might care about today?
About like water, like droughts? Yes, it is an environmental value and it can speak on environmental problems as well. Yes.
Great. Thank you.
I have a quick question. What inspired you to pick this work? How did you connect with this work yourself?
Well, the importance of it to the Incan people is something that I value, like not only cultural importance and relevance, but also historical importance and relevance. And I do care about history as well. Yeah.
Hold on.
Awesome,
Good
Alicia.
job.
I have just one more comment if nobody else does, which is I think if you were to investigate this a little bit more, one thing to look at might be the medium. So a drawing on paper, so like Inca people really far back in history didn't have the same type of paper that we have now. So like that might suggest that if it is a drawing on paper, it's actually later, like a later copy of something. Or just that would be something to kind of explore more, like why it isn't like on like mate paper, like some kind of like organic material or a weaving, which is what we see in like more traditional Inca culture. It's unusual to see a drawing on paper.
So there's a history behind even that.
Yes.
We can dig that up, right?
Yeah, there was a sculpture of Viracocha, like in
Right.
Cusco.
It's probably a later drawing of a sculpture.
Cool.
Be great. More modes for research.
Yeah.
Great job.
Thank you, Alicia.
Thank you. All right. Hi guys, how are you guys doing today?
Good.
I'm doing great also. All right, yeah, so like my friends say, today we're gonna represent about the art that like inspiring us and like should be in the collection. So yes, I'm Sun, I'm from Bottom High School. I'm the one part of the community with a Latin American card. Yes, so today I'm gonna talk about the Philip Otis, and this his artwork that I really like. So yeah, I was following him from Instagram for a long time ago, like a couple years ago. Yeah, so you guys might be wondering who is he? So here's the artist who immigrated from Colombia to the U.S. But I'm not sure since like what year because it said that. Yeah, but he earned the BFA in 2D fine art from the Massachusetts State College, art design. And yeah, this is the art series that I really like. It's called the Lightpost series. So this Lightpost series, he got inspired from the Lightpost, like as you guys can see over here, and like they have like a unique style that they have. Like the wires that go to like different direction is sent like how we call it, like the electric from another light post to another one. That yeah, I just feel connected with it because like, and I think it should come like in the community because like I feel very connected. It's like the wires can be like the immigrant who move from another countries to the US for find another opportunity. It's been like kind of like energy that's sent from the outpost to another outpost. Like sometimes send in the house that be like a safe place, like maybe US is a safe place for them because like they have a tough time in their another country they live. Yeah, and yeah, that's how I feel like. And what time they have like a lot of immigrants that move from another countries. It's just yeah, it's very tough time for them. Sometimes they're like very hard time. And they're immigrant also. Yes, I have a hard time that we're doing it, and yeah, but the work was pretty good. Thank you. And do you have any questions?
Awesome.
Thank you. Thank
So
you.
one quick question.
Yes.
What about the color? Was there anything about the color?
Oh yeah. So for the color, I'm not sure about that, but for as I say here, he kind of used like how we call it, like the opposite color for make it like it's not like feeling warm, like like opposite. It means like you can see like the highlight of the light post very easy. It's like they go in like this direction because like the light over here, like the color over here is like very like a warm color, a cool color, but it make you to make like easier to see the light post, like the wires go up, going down, going like in different direction. Yes. Thank you.
So you said also that Felipe Ortiz, the artist, he's local? He's from this area?
Yeah, he live in Boston and he still live right now. So we might see another art that he making. That's it. Pretty cute. And yeah, most of the artwork he have it in his website is called philipotis.com. You can look through it. It's pretty cool. That's it. Thank you.
I love how you made the connections between the symbolism of the wires to immigration and to his experience in the larger narrative. Do you know what the piece, like what medium he used or what the size of his works are?
I'm not sure. It doesn't say on the website that I researched it because like mostly it's very on the online stuff that he made. So I'm kind of not sure like at this point it's like that access or just like he just put in online by working on the computer or something.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, that's fine, because I think particularly with the subject matter, it would be wonderful to know how big it could be.
Yeah.
Because I think that it would be a very different work, it's very large as opposed to
Yeah.
very small. So that would be, it's beautiful.
Thank you.
You know what it is?
Yeah, he have like another one that's very cool also. I think it's called about like a flower or something. There'll be like the animal, like a bird coming up from the color that made like a flower, and like the bird in the middle, and like the bird coming up from the flower. It's very colorful.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and he's like use a different color and it's pretty good. I recommend you guys to do it. So like watching it. Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
Any other question?
Just you're reading, same with Jessica, your reading of the connections between the
Yeah.
wires to immigration is completely brilliant. Am I looking at one piece or two on the slide? Are these two different works? Or is
Yeah,
it
it's two different
two?
work, but I think both of them pretty cool. So like I
Yeah.
said, you guys.
Yeah, wonderful interpretation.
Thank you.
Agreed. That's
Very good.
Thanks so much.
very strong.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wonderful job.
Thank you.
Good job.